Hello everyone, welcome to Side Quest, and welcome back to the pit. The tree's dead now. You can rest easy. Alright, yes, now I believe we are officially back where we left off. And, looks like our little, mound maker's friend is dead here. And clearly deserved it. Invading punk. Oh, that reminds me. So I did get items off of him when I defeated his phantom. Probably some souls, I'm not 100% sure, but we did also get a vertebra shackle. A special bone collected by members of the Covenant of Mound Makers, discovered in the corpses of their victims. Only one such bone is found in the vertebra, and the Mound Makers believe it to be a shackle of the gods. In their minds, each victim is another connection, an addition to the family. Which, that's kind of neat, lore-wise. I don't know if I'm going to turn it in here because I don't 100% know what it does, but if you folks think that I should, I mean, I'm not going to get into PvP and collect a bunch of these in this playthrough, so I don't really see a whole lot of point. But anyway, let's head back to base. We should have a few characters to talk to there. Okay, let's just kind of do another sweep, talk to folks, see if anyone says anything new.
Ooh, yet to give in, eh?
Haven't yet.
Good. The Firekeeper must be twitching with delight. But what do you really know about these Lords of Cinder? These supposed legends?
Not much.
Let's take Aldrich, for one.
Is that guy?
A right and proper cleric. Only he developed a habit of devouring men. He ate so many that he bloated like a drowned pig, then softened into sludge. So they stuck him in the Cathedral of the Deep, and they made him a Lord of Cinder, not for virtue, but for might. Such as a lord, I suppose. But here I ask, do we have a sodding chance?
Well, not with that attitude.
At the foot of Lothric Castle, an old path still runs below the tower in the undead settlement. It was used to transport sacrifices to the Cathedral of the Deep. You should see where it leads, if you've the stones for it.
Oh wait, is that a path I already took, or is that he referring to a different one? It must be a different one.
You haven't given up yet. Then you're a brasher less than I thought.
Yeah.
You can make better use of this.
Probably. Yeah, definitely. Thank you.
I don't need it. Not now I've flown the coop.
Oh, where'd you go? Where are you going?
The Undead Legion of Farron is a caravan of undead. Sworn by wolf's blood to contain the abyss, the Legion will bury a kingdom at the first sign of exposure. Joyous bunch, really. Gaining admission to the Legion is a matter of some ceremony. Inside their keep, snuffing out the flames of 3 altars opens the door to the wolf blood.
Wolf blood, you say?
Even accursed undead want to believe they're special, it seems. I pity the sorry souls.
Well, you're just full of information now, aren't you?
Gaining admission to the Legion is a matter of some ceremony. Inside there, even a climb.
So that's about all you got, huh?
Gaining it.
Yep. Alrighty. Well, that turned out a bunch of information. Let's see, I don't suppose you have any new information?
Fret not, fret not. My feet are here firmly planted. For I am a lord, and this is my throne.
Ah yes, let's give you the kiln.
Oh, belike it is a transposing kiln in thy possession. Seen better days, but methinks it shall suffice. Now, bring to me a twisted soul. Transposition is the art of extracting and coalescing the essence of a soul. In transposing a twisted soul, its true power transferreth to thee. Thy purpose is to seek lords and slay them. What's to fear in a little transposition now?
What indeed? Let's look these over again. So I can't use this yet, but some of you were definitely recommending the greatsword from our Mira friend. Greatsword used for a lifetime by a masked knight. Harbors the fears that lurk within the minds of hollows and is particularly effective against them. Bestowed to a proper Mira knight long ago. 2 hands to execute special sword techniques. I kind of gotta get that, even though the Arster Spear also seems pretty sweet, but yeah, it's gotta be this. It's gotta be. And if I'm not mistaken, this is built for, well, they're both kind of dex-ish weapons. I don't know. Gotta get this. No choice. And between these two, Vort's Great Hammer and Pontiff's Left Eye. I mean, I'm not expecting to go strength, but it's a big hammer. I don't know. Actually, you folks vote. Tell me which one I should get, the ring or the hammer, and I'll go with that, because I honestly could go either way here, so I leave it to you. You don't have anything new to say, do you?
Welcome home, I shall speak thine heart's Ashen One. To be unkindled is to sovereignless. I will show Ashen One. Ashen One. So
Nope. Well, we can still level up though, huh?
Then touch the dark taken.
Alrighty, let's see. Get a few, at least 2, maybe 3. We're up to 20 on vigor now, which is pretty good. I think someone said, is it 27 is kind of the soft cap? Or when, like, returns start diminishing heavily on vigor, so we'll work our way up there. Stand some endurance. Bumping strength and dexterity up is also always valuable, but getting some vitality and endurance actually would probably be smart. And yeah, let's go for that for now. Okay. Hey! Pyromancer friend whose name I forget.
Ah, there you are, unkindled one.
And there you are.
I wish to express my gratitude.
Okay.
For trusting a lowly pyromancer and allowing me to gaze upon this majestic flame.
You're welcome.
As promised, I will impart pyromancies to you. But first, you'll need a flame of your own.
I suppose so. Thank you.
Careful you don't burn yourself with it.
Alright, so now, if I understand correctly, pyromancy does not work the same way it did in Dark Souls 1, where damage just scales with how reinforced your flame is. Now it does also scale with intelligence and mind, which is a bit of a bummer because I'm not bumping those up, even though I would love to have some pyromancy access. But even so, like, yeah, I mean, I can still get some of them. Just damage may not be great. Great combustion, flash sweat. Let's grab fireball. And see what kind of results we get from it. Ooh, he's also got pyromancer equipment, which is cool. Probably have to buy that later. And yeah, why not? Got a few spare souls around. Oh, it's costing Titanite shards. I guess I shouldn't just go throwing that around then. Let's see.
To learn pyromancies, you must vow to become my pupil. I know, but such is the way of the world. Respect your elders and so on. And pyromancy, of course, is no exception.
Oh, we'll need a pyromancy tome to learn more advanced pyromancies.
Tome, huh?
Though unorthodox, that would be the most expedient way to make progress. If this were the Great Swamp, and you had the luxury of time, we could have trained you the hard way.
Interesting.
To learn pyromancies, I know, and
Alrighty.
do not be gone for long. What is a teacher without a pupil?
Good to have you on the team. Let's check on Grey Rat. He's been a bit down lately. How you doing, buddy?
Ah, there you are. I was thinking.
Yeah?
You know I'm a petty thief.
I do.
Well, perhaps I'll go on the prowl. Everyone's dead or hollowed away anyway, right? So I might as well fetch some weapons or treasure for you.
Yeah, sure.
Well, what do you say?
Knock yourself out.
Thank you. You will not be disappointed. Grey Rat the Thief was once a well-known name. Until I ended up rotting in a cell.
That is how it works. I'm gonna end up having to break him out again, aren't I? Well, I mean, if you get some cool stuff, probably worth it. I should buy some arrows. Do you sell arrows? Good, you do. Let's go with like 100 for now. All right.
Grey Rat the until I.
Right. Okay.
Goodbye. I will leave for some time. So long for now.
Take care of yourself.
Do stay safe, you hear? Or my efforts will have been for naught.
Same to you. We should have another friend around here. 2 of them, actually. You, yes. You. There's something we didn't try last time that I need to try.
Oh, our champion of Ash. Welcome back.
So...
As I have said, I was once a sorcerer.
Video game?
Alas,
I swear.
the magic of
Okay, I'm back in. I'm actually still in online mode just because I didn't feel like figuring out how to turn it off, but I don't know. If it keeps being a problem, I'll fix it. Sorry about that. We were talking about something.
As I have said, alas, the magic of Londor is a far cry from the wonders of Vinheim. But I can teach you what I know. Perhaps, more importantly, I believe that I can help tease out your true strength. We pilgrims of Londor are keenly aware that those branded by the dark sign possess something quite special. As I have said, alas,
Right.
I weep that those...
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna buy these, so I guess let's see what this does.
Then shall we begin? Bearer of the dark sign, let your true strength shine.
Oh. Wait. Okay, Huh. It's not costing anything, so it's just a free level then. That almost certainly comes at some sort of cost. Well, seize the day. Where to spend the free level, I guess. Well, let's get another endurance just to get myself up to 100 stamina there. And hope for the best. Neat.
As I have said,
okay.
we pilgrimed though.
Well, I don't know what that did, other than give me a free level. It really feels like there's going to be a catch to that eventually, but we'll see.
Be safe, champion of Ash.
Let's see, one more friend. One more friend. Where are they at? Aha. Here we go. Hello?
Oh, Champion of Ash. Welcome back.
Thank you.
I was not meant to be a firekeeper, but I am honored to serve you beside the bonfire. The gods are ever merciful. My gratitude lies with them and with you. I am yours now. Your wish is my command.
Cool, what can you do? Alright, so you can teach me miracles, you can sell things, like this ring. Huh, neat. And, I mean, I'll grab it. I don't think I'm gonna use it, but why not? Miracles, including heal, which... Oh, it's stronger than the heal spell I have, but I'd have to level faith up to 12, which I may do. I mean, maybe heal's worth it. I'll have to read some of these spell descriptions from each of these merchants later on, in case there's anything interesting. I do it now, but I've already spent a lot of this episode just here.
You know, in my home of Karim, I was a nun.
You don't say.
I would be pleased to share the tales of miracles with you.
Please.
Although, to be honest, I only know a few. But if I had a divine tome, I could tell you many tales and more. Oh, only I cannot see. Terribly sorry, but you'll have to find me a divine tome in Braille.
Well, I mean, I'll keep an eye out.
You know, in my home of Curry, I would, but if I... Oh, terribly.
All right.
Have a pleasant journey, Champion of Ash. I pray for your safety.
And you have a nice time hanging out in this dark corner. I mean, you can go to the main room if you want. It's kind of nicer in there, but alright, that's fine. It is your life. Live it how you like. Is there anyone else around here? Is our large hammered brusque knight friend around here somewhere? Nope. Nobody there. I wonder if the giant feels like dropping a seed. Nope. Well, okay. Guess it's time to head back out then, huh? At least I think it is. There's nothing I can think of that I have forgotten. Yeah, no, let's get out there. Alright, alright, alright. Let us help out our oniony friend, who is in quite a pickle. Do you say anything new?
This lift only goes down. But you know, with a little warming up, eventually... No. I've got to use my head and think.
Well, I've solved your puzzle, buddy. This is how you do it. This is how it works. Wait for it. There we go. See? Now you get on it, and
This lift...
I'll show you. See, look. This is how it works. Bye. Alright. Well. What now? Let's see here. Nice. There's some stairs. And let's see what is going on up top. Hello. Well, your bow looks like Hawkeye goes. And your mask kinda does? Can't tell if you're the same guy. Let's talk to you, though.
Who are you?
Make peace.
I help anytime.
I think you're a different giant. You do have the bow, though.
I help anytime.
Aw. Well, thank you.
I help any.
Okay. Well, let's have a look around then. It's a shorter conversation than I expected, to be honest. I mean, Go was so talkative. What on earth is going on down there? That is a demon and a half. Wow. Okay. Hey, do you think you could shoot that for me? Of course not. Sorry, just kind of taking in the environment here, seeing if anything jumps out of me. But yeah, like, see how kind of broken this landscape is, and deep cliffs and stuff that seems kind of smashed up together where it doesn't belong. The land itself has literally converged. It's interesting. I guess that was it then. So does he not shoot at me now? I wonder if he still shoots at the, oops. I wonder if he still shoots at the enemies. Well, made a friend, either way. Let's go check on our other friend. See if he's figured out the elevator yet. Hey, where'd you go? Buddy? Pal? Buddy? You go downstairs. Hello? Listen, I'd really prefer not lose another one of you right away. So... where'd he go? That onion's gonna get himself killed, and I am once again going to be short one onion friend. He's not in here, is he? Well, it does mean that this huge monster thing probably won't kill him, but... or wait. Oh no, that's just a phantom. That's fine. Well, this thing killed me last time, but let's see how this goes. Let's do this! Whoa! Jeez! Ah, you're big and fast. Yeah. Yeesh. Chill out! That wasn't a pun. Yeesh, you're tough. You're tough and fast. Ow! Now I'm frostbitten. This is the worst. This is the worst! Thank you, pillars. Come on now. Oh, come on! That went further than I expected. Yeah! No! Stop being frostbitten and stabbed! Come on! Peel up, peel up, peel up, peel up, peel up. Yeesh. You're the worst. Tired of rolling. Catch. I didn't really do a whole lot. That's okay though. It was worth a shot. Ah! Jeez. This thing's tough. Ah, too early. Ow! Thank you. Ooh, nice sword, I guess. Ow! That is not enough. Oh yeah, I figured out you can apparently use a strong attack version, though I can't tell if it heals for much more. Like, you can L1 or L2 use this for slightly different effects. But, I have such low faith, I can't really tell if it's, making a huge difference in the amount it heals or costs. Open! Yeah, nice and sunny. And a bonfire. Love it. Need it. Try a ranged battle. What does that mean? Road of Sacrifices. Where'd my onion go? Frozen thing's not in here anymore, right? Okay, good. But yeah, I guess he left, huh? Well, hopefully he's fine. Let's read that sword description real fast. Actually, you know what? To wrap this episode up, I know we've not gotten super far, because I talked to a lot of people, but, they're just kind of catching up on things, so let me read some item descriptions, we'll wrap this episode up, and next time we will finally start progressing into new stuff again. So, yeah, let's do this. The Alluring Skull, a skull resplendent in the scent of souls, prepared by evangelists of the Cathedral of the Deep. That's interesting, I never really thought about where Alluring Skulls came from. Though I don't think the Cathedral of the Deep existed in Dark Souls 1 times. So was that a, healing church thing then? I don't know. Okay, let me read this one again. A young white branch used to transform into something which blends into the surroundings. Little Dusk's first sorcerer's staff eventually became a seedling, and then 3 white birch saplings. The young branch is said to still contain echoes of Little Dusk's capriciousness, so that is Princess Dusk of Ulasil. So this branch came from her first staff, apparently. And it kind of makes sense that this item would have you blend into surroundings, because Ulasil's magic was more about that kind of thing than being destructive. But we also have another version of this. Branch of a white birch received from a giant, apparently as a token of friendship, becomes something that blends into the surroundings, consumed with use. Good friend, no hit. A heavy gem, famously used to forge Farron greatswords, used to create heavy weapons. A warrior can appreciate a heavy weapon, for they scale effectively with strength. Okay, so that must be a strength boosting type of Titanite, or gem. And sharp, used to infuse sharp weapons. A swordsman can appreciate a sharp weapon, for they scale effectively with dexterity. So okay, if you're going strength builds, melee, you want heavy gems. If you're going dex build melee, you want sharp gems. And, haha, a refined gem. Refined weapons are difficult to wield properly and scale effectively, with strength and dexterity. That's what I'm looking for if I'm going quality build, which it kind of seems like I am this time. So, refined gems are going to be my jam. And there's a raw gem, which, gets rid of weapon scaling, but boosts base damage. Okay, cool, great. I'll probably try this refined gem on my sword later. Unless I find a cool elemental one or something. So the cell key, can't remember if I read the cell key description or not. So the cell key is a key to a cell holding thieves and the like. There's no shortage of brash thieves in Lothric, and these particular thieves likely scaled the wall from the undead settlement. But they are only willing to practice their thievery on the high wall, for their fear of Lothric Castle, rumored to devour men, keeps them clear of its grounds. You know, I didn't actually get into the castle itself, did I? I was just kind of wandering around the wall and a few of the buildings, and then got myself transported down to the settlement. How do you get into the castle? A dark sigil. Where did I get this? I'm blanking on this. A black gaping hole in the flesh that resembles the brand of an undead. The darkness of humanity seeps from this bottomless pitch-black hole, the gap filled by the accumulation of the curse. This dark sigil will never heal, but there's a tale told of a firekeeper who returned from the abyss and brought great comfort to a bearer of the curse. hang on. Firekeeper, return from the abyss. Okay, there was the Firekeeper at Firelink Shrine in Dark Souls 1 who was killed, and I had to go retrieve her soul and bring her back. I don't know if that means that she went to the abyss or not. Firekeepers. Firekeepers were retired in Dark Souls 2. There was the Dark Moon Knightess. Oh, what was her name? Or title, I forget. The Firekeeper up in Orlando, who didn't seem to have abyss stuff going on. No, it wasn't Quailana. It was... shoot. The Fair Lady down in, down under Blighttown. So she wasn't... she was cursed by, she was cursed by the chaos, not by the, I don't know, I can't remember who it is, but, oh, I want to know. I want to know real bad. Oh, this, by the way, I forgot to tell you guys. I found this, the Astora Straight Sword. It's in, you guys all know where it is. It's in Lothric, the High Wall. I found it in that room. Here's footage of where it is. So, sorry, I completely forgot to tell you guys that I found this on my second pass through. Anyway, a well-crafted sword named after the ruined land of Astora. Astora, before its fall, was a land replete with royal blood, and this weapon is both a reminder and an heirloom of that era. And its skill is stance. Okay. I'm not taking a lot of advantage of skills yet, but I'm also not trying a whole lot of weapons yet, so in mid to late game, when I level a lot of weapons up to try, I will have to mess around with skills more. The Irithyll Straight Sword, bestowed upon the Outrider Knights of the Boreal Valley. This weapon is enshrouded in frost and causes frostbite. Every Outrider Knight one day devolves into a beast, constantly hounded by Pontiff Sullivan's black eyes. Ooh. Can I use this? I guess I could. Maybe, we'll see. The Claymore, an unusually large and heavy greatsword, normally wielded with two hands. This highly versatile weapon can be swung broadly or thrusted. Neat. I may have to play with that, although it is... no, it's still, like, not scaling higher with strength. I would have expected it would. Don't have the stats for it yet, but I could. Same for this. But since I am going... I don't know if I'm going more dex or not anymore. I guess I am kind of going quality, leaning dexterity slightly more, is my plan, but that could change. I mean, it's already changed a few times. Okay, so we have the Halberd, which has the charge skill, where you hold the spear at the waist and charge at a foe, and use strong attack while charging to extend the length of the charge, which is cool. The red hilted halberd seems the same. It's the red hilt is associated with clerics, apparently. Rest of the description seems the same, except for the skill, Perseverance. Assume an unfaltering stance of prayer to temporarily boost poise. Damage reduced while activated. That's really cool. Yeah, the skills bring so much more, like, unique flourish and distinction to individual weapons. I like it as an addition, even if I'm not using it much. The Saint's Talisman. A medium for casting miracles of the gods. Ivory talismans are given only to women clerics, and faith greatly affects their effectiveness. There's a certain frailty to this talisman, which undermines the steadfastness granted by its skill. Unfaltering prayer, temporarily increase poise while casting miracles. Preventing enemy attacks from interrupting prayer, works well equipped in either hand. Is that what it is? Okay, so that's what the L2 version of this does. It's the same, it's the healing for the same amount, I think. But by doing it this way, using the L2, I cast it using Unfaltering Prayer, which makes me stand still, but also gives me increased poise, which means it probably can't be interrupted. So, interesting. Okay, it's cool. It's all coming together. The Blessed Red and White Shield +1 features a striking red and white design. It's just a wooden shield. This is a lighter shield, so it should parry better, right? I'm seeing these, like, symbols underneath each weapon, which I'm guessing kind of suggests the kind of skill it has. The bottom left one. Like, because these skills are all parry and they have that circle symbol. This one's shield bash and it has a sort of rectangular symbol. And this one is weapon skill. And this one over here has an additional symbol on the bottom right side, which I don't know what that means. I mean, it's got a faith requirement to wield it, but... or no, it doesn't. It has a bonus, which, I mean, that's interesting. that all that symbol means, or is there something else? You folks let me know, I'm curious about that. The cleric hat. A hat worn by a cleric turned undead, typical attire for blue-robed travelers. It is said they were entrusted with a duty, still its nature is yet to be revealed. So the worker hat, a hat worn by inhabitants of the undead settlement, official attire for the dissection and burial of undead. Naturally, the ceremonial significance of such work is long forgotten. Huh. Indeed, no one could continue to entertain such horrors. Interesting. So the thrall hood was used to cover the head of lesser folk who were set to work as slaves throughout Lothric, also occasionally used to shame and humiliate criminals. The cleric blue robe, a garb worn by a cleric turned undead, unmistakable vibrant blue robes. It is said that the blue-robed travelers were entrusted with a duty. They bore large covers on their backs to ensure that they would not become seed beds for spreading darkness. Hang on, so, I mean, there are those travelers, those pilgrims, who have the huge weight on their back, but they didn't seem to be wearing blue robes, though. So there must be some affiliation between these, then, right? Or are the clerics and the pilgrims entirely different groups? I don't know. So the flame stone plate ring. Stone plates are symbols of true knights, and red stone plates are granted to those who valiantly face chaos. Increased fire damage absorption. That's good to have later, I'm sure. Blood bite ring. One of the bite rings native to Karim increases bleed resistance. The crafting of these rings is forbidden, perhaps owing to a fear of malleable stone. Clerics, however, dabble freely in the art. Neat. The Saint's Ring, a ring bestowed upon a Karim saint, allows attunement of additional spells. In Karim, the saints give voice to the ancient tales. They memorize countless cumbersome sacred books and read them in sonorous tones, a function for which they are widely renowned. Blue Tearstone Ring, a ring set with a large, rare tearstone jewel. Temporarily boosts damage absorption when HP is low. The stone is said to be a tear of sorrow of the goddess Kaitha, and, of course, tears are always more beautiful near death. And the Ring of Sacrifice. This mystical ring was created in a sacrificial rite of Velka, the goddess of sin. Its wearer will lose nothing upon death, but the ring itself breaks. A sacrifice is only worth as much as the life it spares. Well, alright, I think that will about do it. Again, sorry for not much progress in this episode, but we're gonna get there. We are going to get there, I guarantee! I mean, look at this path. We got a place to go. Next time. Anyway, thank you all so very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye!